We live our lives knowing that one day they will end. But what happens after death? Does our consciousness simply vanish, or is there some form of continuation beyond the physical body? The question of what lies beyond death has captivated human imagination and sparked countless philosophical and spiritual debates throughout history. In this video, we'll delve into the intriguing concept of consciousness after death, exploring various perspectives, from religious beliefs and spiritual traditions to scientific theories and anecdotal evidence. We'll examine near-death experiences, reincarnation, the concept of an afterlife, and the possibility that consciousness might persist in some form even after the body has ceased to function. And who knows? Perhaps by exploring these questions, we might gain a deeper understanding of the nature of consciousness itself and the potential for something beyond our mortal existence. The question of consciousness after death is a topic that has fascinated and perplexed humanity for millennia. It's a common theme woven into the fabric of society and culture, with many religions offering diverse beliefs and perspectives on what happens to our consciousness after we die. While the belief in an afterlife or some form of continuation of consciousness is a cornerstone of many faiths, the scientific understanding of consciousness paints a different picture. Scientific research has firmly established a strong link between consciousness and the physiological functioning of the brain. When brain death occurs, all brain activity ceases, raising questions about the possibility of consciousness persisting beyond the physical body. This creates a tension between religious beliefs and scientific evidence, a tension that has fueled ongoing debate and discussion. While science cannot definitively prove or disprove the existence of an afterlife or the continuation of consciousness, it does offer valuable insights into the relationship between the brain and the mind, raising important questions about the nature of consciousness itself and the potential for its survival beyond death. By examining these diverse viewpoints, we can gain a more nuanced understanding of this complex and often controversial topic. Neuroscience holds a fundamental premise. All behaviors and cognitive processes that make up the mind originate in the structure and function of the nervous system, primarily within the brain. This perspective views the mind not as a separate entity, but as a manifestation of the brain's intricate workings. The neuroscience perspective on consciousness is firmly rooted in the idea that the mind is a product of the brain. This view is supported by a wide range of evidence, including neuroanatomical correlates. Neuroimaging studies have identified specific brain regions and networks that are associated with different aspects of consciousness, such as awareness, attention, and decision-making. These findings suggest a strong correlation between brain activity and mental states, as well as experimental manipulations. While correlation studies show associations, experimental manipulations of brain activity provide stronger evidence for causation. By altering specific brain regions or neural pathways through techniques like pharmacological manipulation, electrical stimulation, or optogenetics, researchers can observe the resulting changes in consciousness, providing valuable insights into the causal relationship between brain activity and subjective experience, as well as symptoms of brain damage. Case studies of individuals with brain injuries or lesions have long been a valuable source of knowledge about the brain-consciousness relationship. By examining the specific cognitive and behavioral impairments that result from damage to different brain regions, researchers can infer the functions of those regions and their contributions to consciousness, as well as mental development/brain development correlation. The intricate process of brain development is closely linked to the emergence and maturation of various mental capabilities. By studying how the brain develops over time, researchers can gain insights into the neural basis of cognitive and emotional development, shedding light on the origin of consciousness. Likewise, disruptions in brain development can lead to neurodevelopment disorders, further highlighting the crucial role of the brain in shaping our mental lives. While the exact mechanisms remain a topic of ongoing research and debate, the evidence suggests that consciousness is not a separate entity from the brain, but rather a product of its complex neural activity. The cessation of consciousness upon death is a central tenet of the neuroscientific perspective. Death, in modern medicine, is defined as the irreversible loss of all biological functions that sustain life, including the intricate processes that occur within the brain. While heartbeat and breathing were once considered the primary indicators of life, advances in technology like CPR and defibrillation have shown that these functions can sometimes be restored. As a result, the definition of death has shifted towards brain death, the complete and irreversible loss of brain function, including the involuntary activity necessary for survival. This definition is crucial for various medical and legal purposes, such as organ donation and determining the time of death in critical care settings. It also has profound implications for our understanding of consciousness, as it suggests a strong link between brain activity and the experience of awareness. When the brain ceases to function, the neural processes that underlie consciousness also cease, leading to the irreversible loss of subjective experience. Some religious and spiritual traditions propose the existence of an afterlife or the transmigration of souls, while some interpretations of near-death experiences suggest the possibility of consciousness surviving bodily death. While science cannot definitively answer these questions, it does provide a framework for understanding the relationship between brain function and consciousness. The phenomenon of near-death experiences, or NDEs, has long intrigued scientists and the general public alike. NDEs are profound personal experiences associated with impending death, often involving a range of sensations and perceptions such as the sense of detachment from the body, feelings of peace and tranquility, encountering deceased loved ones, or even traveling through a tunnel of light. While many interpret NDEs as evidence for the continuation of consciousness after death, the scientific community remains divided on their explanation. Some neuroscientists hypothesize that NDEs are hallucinatory states caused by various neurological factors, such as oxygen deprivation, abnormal brain activity, or brain damage. These theories suggest that NDEs are essentially physiological responses to extreme stress and trauma, rather than glimpses into an afterlife. However, other researchers like Dr. Bruce Grayson, a renowned expert in the field of NDEs, have reported cases where patients have experienced NDEs even when their brain activity has ceased. These findings challenge the conventional view that consciousness is solely dependent on brain function and raise intriguing questions about the possibility of consciousness existing independently of the physical body. The debate over the nature and meaning of NDEs continues to be a subject of active research and discussion. While some see them as evidence for an afterlife or a spiritual realm, others interpret them as purely physiological phenomena. The lack of a definitive explanation for NDEs only adds to their mystery and allure, leaving us to ponder the profound questions about consciousness, death, and what might lie beyond. We ventured into the realm of consciousness after death, exploring a diverse range of perspectives from neuroscience and near-death experiences to religious beliefs and spiritual traditions. We've grappled with the complex relationship between brain function and consciousness, examined the mysteries of near-death experiences, and pondered the age-old question of what might await us beyond this life. While science offers valuable insights into the workings of the brain and its connection to consciousness, the question of what happens after death remains a profound mystery. The diverse range of beliefs and experiences surrounding this topic highlights the deep human yearning for meaning, connection, and transcendence in the face of mortality. Whether you find solace in the promise of an afterlife, embrace the scientific understanding of brain death, or remain open to the possibility of something unknown and inexplicable, the question of consciousness after death invites us to contemplate the nature of our own existence and the mysteries that lie beyond our current understanding. If this exploration has sparked your curiosity, I encourage you to delve deeper into the vast body of literature on this topic. Explore the works of neuroscientists, philosophers, theologians, and those who have shared their personal experiences of near-death encounters. Consider the various perspectives and interpretations and reflect upon your own beliefs and understandings of what might lie beyond the veil of death. Remember, the quest for understanding is a continuous journey, and the question of consciousness after death is one that has captivated humanity for millennia. By engaging with these questions, we open ourselves up to the possibility of deeper insights, greater empathy, and a more profound appreciation for the precious gift of life. Thank you everyone for watching. My name's The Big Y. Don't forget to drop a like, and if you're new to the Why Not family, a follow. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.